before she made tabloid headlines as Prince Harry's significant other, and, as of May 19, 2018, his wife, Meghan Markle was turning heads as an actress and model. There's no doubt that she's an intriguing woman, but there may be more to her than meets the eye. What is it about this woman that has so captivated the world's attention? It's more than her good looks or her status as a royal significant other. Markle is also known for her humanitarian work and her activism. She is an inspiring role model, devoted to philanthropic pursuits, which is a large part of the reason that many people were speculating that she was royal material early into her relationship with Harry. If there is such a thing as an American princess, Markle is it. She's a self-made woman with beauty, grace, and charm. Of course, no fairy tale is without its setbacks. From struggling with her multiracial identity as a child, to a very public divorce, Markle's struggles have only made her emerge as a stronger woman. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Childhood identity crisis. While it may seem like she had a charmed childhood, spending a lot of time with her cinematographer father on television sets, Markle has spoken about how she often grappled with her identity and how her mixed-race features caused her to stand out. Her father is Caucasian, while her mother is African American. In a 2016 piece for Elle, the then 35-year-old Markle wrote that she struggled to fit in as a child. She described how in her 7th grade English class, she had to fill out a census where you had to check one of the boxes to indicate your ethnicity, white, black, Hispanic or Asian. Not knowing which box to check, she said, "My teacher told me to check the box for Caucasian, because that's how you look, Meghan," she said. She couldn't bring herself to do that, imagining her mother's sadness were she to find out. "So, I didn't tick a box. I left my identity blank, a question mark, an absolute incomplete, much like how I felt." Her experience with racism has a huge impact on her advocacy. Her multiracial identity has had a profound effect on Markle and how she views the world. In 2015, she recounted a story on her now-defunct website, The Tig, about her mother's experiences growing up African American. Her grandfather, Alvin, told her that on a family road trip the family went to Kentucky Fried Chicken and had to go to the back for collards. "The kitchen staff handed me the chicken from the back door and we ate in the parking lot. That's just what it was." The story stuck with her for decades, prompting the then 33-year-old to write an essay about her family's experiences with racism. "That story still haunts me," wrote Markle. "It reminds me of how young our country is, how far we've come and how far we still have to come. It makes me think of the countless black jokes people have shared in front of me, not realizing I am mixed, unaware that I am the ethnically ambiguous fly on the wall. It makes me wonder what my parents experienced as a mixed-race couple." Today, Markle uses her celebrity status to advocate for equality. She said that family's experiences instilled in her a social consciousness to do what I could, and to, at the very least, speak up when I knew something was wrong. She struggled to make ends meet. Markle struggled to distinguish herself in Hollywood. In her early days in the industry, she had trouble making ends meet. While other up-and-coming actors waited tables, Markle utilized another of her talents to make money: calligraphy. She told Esquire in 2013 that she provided calligraphy services for such lucrative clients as Robin Thicke and Dolce & Gabbana. "I'm glad that in the land of no one seeming to appreciate a handwritten note anymore that I can try to keep that alive," she said. On the acting side, she certainly paid her dues. One of her early television appearances at 25 years old was as a briefcase girl on the game show Deal or No Deal in 2006. Markle called that gig a learning experience, which helped her understand what I would rather be doing. Markle said that her number, 26, was ill-fated and that no one ever chose it, forcing her to stay on her feet. "I would end up standing up there forever in these terribly uncomfortable and inexpensive 5-inch heels just waiting for someone to pick my number so I could go and sit down," she said. She helped redefine Hollywood's definition of dream girl. Markle's career in Hollywood may have gotten off to a rocky start, but landing the role of Rachel Zane on Suits catapulted her into stardom. The character of Rachel is not only beautiful, but also whip-smart, what Markle referred to as the dream girl. Markle loves that because it's a role typically reserved for that quintessential blonde-haired, blue-eyed beauty that was the face that launched 1,000 ships, not the mixed one. Markle said that the producers of the show weren't looking for someone mixed, nor someone white or black for that matter. They were simply looking for Rachel, and that in choosing her for the role, the Suits producers helped shift the way pop culture defines beauty. Her role as Rachel Zane didn't just launch her career, it was also groundbreaking by putting a multiracial woman on TV. Some households may never have had a black person in their house as a guest, or someone biracial, said Markle. Well, now there are a lot of us on your TV and in your home with you. And with Suits, specifically, you have Rachel Zane. I couldn't be prouder of that. Markle graduated from Northwestern University in 2003, where she double majored in theater and international studies, both majors serving her well in her life. In addition to acting, Markle also has worked for the United States Embassy in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and as a UN women's advocate. Markle said that her job at the U.S. Embassy helped my decision to work on women's political participation and leadership. She works tirelessly to empower women. Much of Markle's humanitarian work focuses on empowering women. She traveled to India with World Vision in January of 2017 and wrote a powerful piece for Time about the young girls she encountered who are burdened by the stigma surrounding menstrual health. The then 35-year-old drew attention to how this stigmatization can perpetuate the cycle of poverty and stunt a young girl's dream for a more prolific future. The article explains that in the Western world, where women have access to clean bathrooms and sanitary napkins, menstruation is simply a part of life. In India, 23% of young girls end up dropping out of school because these factors are not at play. Markle finds this unacceptable. She said, "We need to push the conversation, mobilize policymaking surrounding menstrual health initiatives, support organizations who foster girls' education from the ground up, and within our own homes, we need to rise above our puritanical bashfulness when it comes to talking about menstruation." She started fighting for feminism at 11 years old by writing a letter. Markle has been speaking out on behalf of women ever since she was a child. At the age of 11, a commercial played on the television in her classroom. "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans," the commercial claimed. Markle described how her little freckled face became red with anger, as the boys in her class yelled out, "Yeah, that's where women belong. In the kitchen." Markle was only 11 years old, but she went home and wrote letters to prominent female figures, including civil rights lawyer Gloria Allred and then First Lady Hillary Clinton. Moved by the young girl's outrage, the women pledged their support and, a few months later, the commercial was changed to "People all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." Today, she is vocal about women needing a seat at the table. Markle said that if an invitation to that table is not available, women need to create their own table. She is committed to using her platform for positive change. Markle has truly transformed herself into an icon, far from the typical celebrity. She may be an A-list actress, and now, royalty, but Markle wants to do more in the world. She has claimed that her true passion is to use whatever status I have as an actress to make a tangible impact. "I've never wanted to be a lady who lunches," she said. "I've always wanted to be a woman who works. And this type of work is what feeds my soul." Now that she's married to Prince Harry, she has an even larger platform to do just that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.